Matthew's here. Now you kids behave yourselves.
Yes, Mum.
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? What's that?
My stamp collection.
What? I don't think anyone collected stamps anymore.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Want to look?
Why not?
Hey, careful. These are my best stamps.
You mean you've got more?
Yeah, lots. They're all mine, up there.
Did you do this?
Yeah, it was for a school project. It worked out really well. I've got heaps of stamps from all over the world. Mum brings them home from work.
Hey, check out this banana stamp. From Tonga? Where's that?
It's in the South Pacific. It's only a small country with hardly any people. They have really cool stamps.
How do you know all this?
Well, when I get a new stamp, especially from a new place, I usually go and look it up.
How?
Oh, in a book or on the net.
Well, can we look up something now?
Sure, like what?
How about something to do with stamps? Like how they're made?
Okay, here we go.
What's that? Telly. What's philately?
That's stamp collecting, except you say it like this. Philately. Phil. Lat. Lee.
Lee.
Philately.
Oh, philately. Okay, so how are stamps made?
Let's see.
Stamps go on a complex journey before you buy them at the post office. They start life as an idea, but the ideas are subject to firm guidelines. For instance, members of the royal family are the only living people you ever see on an Australian stamp. And the designs on stamps have to interest lots of people in the community. The picture should be directly related to Australia and be able to fit onto the size of a stamp. Subjects have to be of national or international significance. Once the idea is settled on, it becomes reality through the designers and artists.
Wow, what else is there?
Lots of stuff. How about something on the first stamp?
Okay.
The first stamp was issued on the 6th of May 1840 in England. It is known as the penny black because it features Queen Victoria over a black background and cost 1 penny.
Oh, right. What about now? You know, stamps that have come out recently. What's on them?
Okay, good question. Hang on, here we are. Check this out. The World Down Under series.
Off the coast of North Queensland is Magnetic Island, home to one of Australia's most respected marine artists. Gavin Ryan was commissioned by the Australia Post Philatelic Group to paint a stamp series. Named The World Down Under, it features marine creatures of Australia's tropical waters.
Well, it's obviously a great honour to be asked to design stamps for Australia Post. It's a thing that not many artists get the opportunity to do, and definitely a feather in the cap. You just got to look at the stamps to see what the inspiration was, the whole wonder of the underwater world that we've got on a coastal doorstep everywhere around Australia. To prepare the image from scratch, you've got to get as much reference as you can, and that can involve drawings, photographs, sketches, whatever you can find to put the pieces together. I chose Magnetic Island as a place to live and work because it's wild and it's beautiful and it's tropical and there's wildlife everywhere. I collect stamps of marine-based stuff that's really good. Occasionally you'll see a series of coral that will really take your breath away, and I collect those.
Wow, that's cool. What else is there?
Hang on. You know how they were talking about the penny black?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Stamps and stamp collections can be valuable. In 1986, the very special collection called the Chapman Collection was purchased by Australia Post for around $750,000.
Now I know why you collect stamps.
It helps me with my school, you know, like projects and things. I get Mum to bring home the envelopes from work, and I take the stamps off myself.
How do you do that?
I thought you were going to ask that. Here, I'll show you.
Wow, what happened?
I don't know. Oh, that's bizarre.
Try it again.
No way, you try it.
Okay, I will.
Well?
Ah! See, no big deal.
I wonder what would happen if I did that and pushed enter.
There's only one way to find out.
Matthew!
Wow! Hey, it's wild. Come on in. Come on, Emma.
Okay, here goes.
What do we do now?
Look around, I guess. Don't you want to know how to get stamps off envelopes?
You know I do, but...
Then let's go.
To get stamps off their envelopes, you'll need a pair of scissors, a bowl of warm water, and some special stamp tweezers.
What if you haven't got any special tweezers?
Who are you?
I'm Matt and this is my cousin Emma.
Hi.
What if you haven't got any special tweezers?
Then I guess you just have to make do. But you want to be careful. You use these blunt-nosed tweezers so you don't damage the stamps. You're not saying much, Emma.
She's a collector. She already knows all about it.
I don't think anybody knows it all. Now what you do is place the stamp with the design face up in the bowl of water. Keep those on coloured envelopes and white ones separate. Ordinary stamps usually take about 5 minutes before the gum soaks off. Self-adhesive stamps take closer to 20 minutes. Use the special tweezers to move the stamps from the bowl to a clean, dry cloth. Leave them to dry and then use the tweezers to place them in your album. And that's it.
Thanks.
Oh, why did you do that?
Sorry, I didn't know we'd end up back out here again. What's this slime?
It must come from travelling through cyberspace. Do you want to go back?
You bet.
Emma? Matthew? Where are you? Sometimes they just seem to disappear.
That was incredible.
Now where do you want to go?
I don't know. This stamp stuff's pretty interesting.
Yeah, well... Oh, here we go.
Did you know that almost 1 billion stamps are produced in Australia every year?
Oh, right. Hey, there's something I want to know about. The holes.
The what?
The holes surrounding the stamps.
Oh, you mean perforations?
Yeah.
An often forgotten part of a stamp is the perforation, the
Where
holes around
is
the
that
edges.
voice coming from?
We're inside a computer video, remember? It's the narrator.
Oh, yeah.
Perforations make it easier to separate off individual stamps. If the perforations are not intact, then the stamp is not complete and can't be called a mint stamp. A mint stamp is one that has never been used, one that's still in its original condition, straight off the printing press. Serious collectors use one of these, a perforation gauge, to measure the perforations. You can get one from a stamp dealer.
Excellent. Now it's your turn.
Okay, how about postmarks?
What marks?
Postmarks, here, I'll show you.
Is that voice going to start?
Postmarks are a vital part of the postal service.
What did I tell you?
They're also important to stamp collectors or philatelists. A postmark cancels a stamp to show it has been used. Once postmarked with the date at the place of posting, a letter is sent on its way. Collectors can have a special postmark put on a letter. It might be on the first day of the stamp's issue, or it might be at a post office with a name that relates to the stamp's theme. The first day cover of one Antarctic series was postmarked at Kingston, Tasmania. It's the place where Antarctic expeditions leave for their journey south.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now where?
You've really got into this, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have. Hey, she was talking about a stamp's theme. What is it? Who comes up with it?
That's a tricky one. What about Gavin? You know, the artist. His design draw part of the theme. He'd know.
Right. Excuse me, Gavin, can you tell us about themes of stamps?
Hey, where did you come from?
We're Cybernauts.
Just tell us about themes of stamps. Who comes up with them?
Well, the themes come from Philately group at Australia Post, but anybody can suggest a theme for stamps by writing to them. Researchers from the Philately group assist in choosing themes, and along with others at Australia Post, they recommend different artists or designers depending on the theme.
Thanks, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, thanks.
That's okay.
Do you want to get out?
No, let's go see if we can find one of these researchers.
You're the boss.
Hi.
Down here on the screen.
What? Are you talking to
to me.
Yeah, we're cybernauts. We just want to know more about stamp designs. You know, like who chooses the themes?
Oh, well, you've come to the right place. We look at suggestions from the public who have written to the Philately group, and we review regular themes, like Christmas, for instance. Once we've decided on a theme, we recommend an artist or designer to develop the designs. Does that answer your question?
I'll say thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Printing stamps is exacting work. That's why specially appointed printers are used.
Where are we now?
Well, I thought you might like to know more about how stamps are printed.
Oh, cool!
Printers whose work meets the highest standards, who can ensure that the quality of the original design is reproduced and can keep many thousands of stamps secure. The colourful designs are made possible by printing a number of separate colours, usually red, blue, yellow and black, although more colours can be used. These colours are combined to produce the final stamp. And with the latest computer-controlled printing presses, it's done almost automatically. The stamps are printed onto large sheets of pre-gummed paper, so they'll stick to envelopes. Perforations, or holes, are cut into the sheets to make the individual stamps, and then they're packaged and sent to post offices.
So, now we know more about printing stamps. Let's go. Wow! Oh, this stuff is so gross. But after a couple of moments, it just seems to disappear.
Yeah, what a relief. You know, I didn't realise stamp collecting could be so interesting. Or so much fun.
Yeah, just think, we've only really scratched the surface.
What do you mean?
Well, you haven't asked about first day covers, or stamp packs, or maximum cards, or Tenant series.
So what series?
Tenant. Don't worry, Matt. You'll find out in a minute. Trust me.
Alright, what do you reckon I need to know now?
Well, let's start with first day covers. Hang on, why show you virtual ones when I can show you real ones? These are first day covers.
There was something about first day covers before, wasn't there? What does it actually mean?
Watch this.
Australia Post produces a style of collectible envelope called a first day cover. In this case, all the stamps in the new issue are affixed to the envelope. First day covers are postmarked with the first date of that issue and are popular with many collectors.
Alright, what about these maximum packs?
Maximum cards or stamp packs?
Whatever.
Well, let's see if we can find something that relates to them. Oh, okay.
Oh, right. I didn't realise Philately.
Philately.
Yeah, Philately. I didn't realise it was so cool. What about other countries? Can we get their stamps here?
Yeah, but there are also some joint issue stamps too.
Joint issue? What's that?
It's when two countries get together to issue a stamp or a series of stamps. See these ones. These are a joint issue with the UK and the USA, and this one is a joint issue with China.
It's a really cool way to learn about other countries and endangered species and stuff.
Yeah, and not only that, Australia also makes stamps for other Australian territories, like Christmas Island and the Cocos Islands.
I've heard of them. Now, where are they?
They're in the Indian Ocean. Here, look.
Yeah, right.
So, have you got a better idea of Philately?
Philately.
Oh, you've got me doing it. What Philately is all about now?
Have I ever? It's mainly about fun. Makes you feel like an explorer or something.
Well, that's what you are. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, here we go. This is the Australian Stamp Explorer. It's all about stamps.
Like a magazine or something, is it?
Exactly. Comes out every 3 months and tells you what's going on with stamps and stamp collecting.
Sounds great. Anyway, do you want to go back and get slimed again? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there we didn't even look at.
Why not? Let's go.
Emma! Matthew! Where are those kids? Oh, what? Oh. hope those kids have been behaving themselves. Why they can't stick to something like stamp collecting?